It was just another dusty evening in the middle of nowhere, until that envelope arrived. No sender, just a glowing blue seal, like it came from the ocean itself. I should have burned it, but curiosity, it burns deeper. Inside, just 5 words scratched in red ink. You've been selected. Start now. The place looked like it hadn't seen light in decades. An animation studio buried underwater, yet somehow dry. Its walls carved with a twisted grin of SpongeBob. It felt wrong, like something built not for making cartoons, but for trapping souls in them. And I walked straight in. Inside was worse. The air tasted like metal and old film reels. Props lay broken, walls sweating. Flickering screens showed distorted scenes from the show, but the laughter was reversed. And in the middle of it all, I saw it. A set piece from the You're Fired episode. Banned for a reason. One screen sparked to life. SpongeBob's face, movie accurate but not right. Eyes, bleeding black tears, smile stitched wide. He stared right through me. His voice echoed, garbled and backward. The screen pulsed. My heart did too. Something had noticed me, and it wasn't done. Out of nowhere, a script floated down. Title, You're Fired. The letters bled as I touched them. It whispered to me, not in words, but in memories I never had. Krusty Krab, heat, fire, screaming grills. My fingers burned from holding it, but I couldn't let go. I was in. Suddenly, total darkness. Then, a faint green fog, and footsteps. Not normal footsteps, echoing like a stage. I turned, and from the shadows, he emerged. A floating dome helmet, green smoke swirling inside. Mysterio, not from this world. And yet, he knew I was here. He didn't need words. His presence crushed air itself. The background melted into the ruins of the Krusty Krab. His mask glowed, and his fog whispered secrets about forgotten episodes, broken characters, and a cursed reel no one should watch. He offered me a role. I should have run. I blinked, and the world changed. I was inside it, the kitchen of the Krusty Krab. But something was deeply wrong. Grease puddled like blood. Smoke choked the air. I wore the hat now. I was the fry cook. SpongeBob entered, his eyes hollow, smiling. I was trapped in the episode. Above me, a screen hovered, flickering to life. It showed me, inside the cursed episode. As I watched, I moved exactly like the footage, like I had no control. My voice echoed from the tape, but it wasn't mine. It begged to be let out. I screamed, but the reel rolled on. I turned back to the grill. It screamed, not sizzled, screamed. SpongeBob's voice erupted from it like a siren. Flames burst from the floor. I dropped the spatula and ran, but the door was gone. The kitchen laughed. I realized the script wasn't fiction. It was feeding off me. Then the ceiling creaked. Patrick, just like the movies, but twisted, crawling like a spider, eyes pure white. He drooled black ooze, whispering my name. I crawled under a table. My breath was loud, but his grin was louder. He moved slow, like he wanted me to hear every step. I had enough. I grabbed a mop like a sword and stepped into the dining room. Fog everywhere, chairs floating, and there he stood, SpongeBob. Same square pants, but his smile was stitched to wide. "Welcome to your shift," he said, in a voice not meant for this world. The walls shattered like glass. I wasn't in the Krusty Krab anymore. I was floating in glitch space. Lost SpongeBob frames swirling around me like ghosts. Audio loops, static screams, and there, above me, Mysterio returned. A giant now, holding strings. I realized I was his puppet. One thing pulsed red, a VHS labeled "Do Not Watch." I lunged for it. Electricity surged. I smashed it on the ground. The world cracked like a mirror. Mysterio howled, his mask crumbling. Smoke screaming from the glass. Everything faded. Static consumed everything. And then silence. I woke up in the desert again. The heat, the wind, my home. But something's wrong. The cactus outside, it has eyes, SpongeBob's eyes. The sky, purple. I looked down at my shadow, and it wasn't mine anymore. It wore a dome, and it was watching me.